Welcome back to Italian Horsepower, where we bring you the latest, most exciting, and most unusual vehicles from around the automotive world. Today, we're taking a look at something truly interesting, the Mitsubishi Yukon Explorer 2027, a tiny 4x4 camper that looks compact on the outside, but promises a surprisingly adventurous experience. The world of camper vehicles is changing quickly. Traditionally, campers were large, heavy, and expensive machines that required plenty of space to drive and park. But the new generation of compact adventure vehicles is changing that idea. And the Mitsubishi Yukon Explorer 2027 is designed around exactly that philosophy: small size, serious capability, and maximum adventure. At first glance, the Yukon Explorer immediately stands out because of its compact proportions. Instead of looking like a traditional motorhome, it has the appearance of a rugged 4x4 adventure vehicle. Its short body and elevated stance give it a practical character for exploring places where larger campers simply cannot go. The exterior design is expected to focus heavily on durability. A rugged front end, protective body elements, higher ground clearance, and off-road inspired styling give this tiny camper an aggressive personality. And then there is the feature that really makes this concept interesting: the real bathtub. Yes, a bathtub inside a compact camper sounds almost impossible. Space is one of the biggest challenges when designing a small recreational vehicle. Every centimeter matters. So incorporating a proper bathing area into such a compact package could make the Yukon Explorer very different from ordinary mini campers. Imagine spending the day exploring mountains, forests, or remote trails, and then returning to your tiny camper for a comfortable wash. That is the kind of feature that could make a small camper feel much more luxurious than its exterior suggests. But the real question is, how capable is it? The Yukon Explorer is built around the idea of four-wheel drive adventure. A 4x4 system would give the vehicle additional traction on loose surfaces such as dirt, gravel, mud, and snow. Combined with increased ground clearance and rugged tires, this type of vehicle could be designed to take you far beyond normal paved roads. That is exactly where compact campers have a major advantage. A smaller vehicle is easier to maneuver through narrow trails and tight spaces. It can also be easier to park, easier to transport, and potentially more efficient than a huge motorhome. Inside, the philosophy would be simple: use every inch intelligently. A compact camper needs clever storage solutions, multifunctional furniture, a practical sleeping area, cooking facilities, and enough comfort for longer trips. Foldable components and modular interior designs can transform the available space depending on what you are doing. During the day, the interior can function as a living area. At night, the same space can transform into a sleeping zone. For adventure travelers, this could be a very attractive combination. Another important aspect is the lifestyle this type of vehicle represents. The Yukon Explorer isn't necessarily about having the biggest camper. Instead, it is about having the freedom to travel with fewer limitations. You could imagine taking it on a weekend trip through the countryside, heading toward a mountain destination, camping beside a lake, or exploring remote roads far away from crowded tourist areas. And because it is compact, it could potentially be much less intimidating to drive than a full-size motorhome. Of course, the biggest question surrounding any upcoming or concept-style vehicle is its final production specification. Performance, engine options, fuel economy, interior equipment, pricing, and actual off-road capability will ultimately determine whether the Yukon Explorer can truly compete with established adventure campers. But one thing is already clear: the idea is extremely interesting. A tiny 4x4 camper with serious adventure styling and a real bathtub sounds like exactly the kind of unusual vehicle that can attract attention in the growing camper market. For people who believe that bigger is always better, the Yukon Explorer offers a completely different philosophy. Sometimes, adventure doesn't require a giant motorhome. Sometimes all you need is a compact 4x4, a comfortable place to sleep, smart storage, and enough capability to take you somewhere unforgettable. So, what do you think about the Mitsubishi Yukon Explorer 2027? Would you choose a tiny 4x4 camper like this for your next adventure, especially with a real bathtub inside? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this look at the latest and most interesting vehicles, make sure you subscribe to Italian Horsepower and turn on notifications. Thanks for watching Italian Horsepower, and as always, keep exploring, keep driving, and we'll see you in the next video.